Hey team, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to go ahead and talk about the Stryder, how to tame it, what all of the attachments do, and basically what this thing is. It's got a lot to it. It is pretty easy to tame, to be honest with you. Basically all you're going to need, let's just jump straight into it here. So you're going to go ahead and find these on the east side of the map, anywhere on where basically where the blue water is on the east side of the map, on the east side of the space area. They look like this. They come with multiple different attachments. The heads and the body parts are a little bit different. You can see the body parts on the sides here, and the heads are going to look a little bit different each time. I was not aware they did that. That actually kind of worked out perfect. What did he drop? What is this? Element? They drop element? What? Alright, well, that's new to me. Apparently they poop out elements. But anyway, so the point of this, let's go back into what you're going to need to tame this. So basically to go ahead and tame this, if you get close to it, it says use mutagen or in the last slot to initiate hacking. It says you're going to require 100 mutagen, or no, sorry, it's going to require 10. I have 100, and you're going to need 0 out of 15 missions. So missions on Genesis 2 are exactly like they were on Genesis 1. All you need to do is track the missions, do a couple of them. Depending on the level and the type of attachments that these things have, does change how many missions and how much mutagen it's going to take. So you can kind of cheese this. If you're in single player, you can use the command to basically unlock all of the missions just like you did before. So let me go ahead and do that here really quick, and I'll put that in the comments below just so you guys have it, and I'll show you guys actually how to tame the thing. Alright, I take that back. The command does not work to unlock the missions like it does for the boss. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip that part. Basically all you need to do is it's gonna tell you to start hacking. You're gonna put the mutagen just like this in your last slot. It's gonna tell you to start hacking, and it's gonna tell you to do it on a certain piece of the animal, so the head or the tail or the leg or the chest or whatever it is. And then there's going to be a little mini game where you just basically have to left click when the little boxes come into the middle. Sorry, I don't have that right now. It's really going to take a little while to do 15 missions on here, and I don't know what the code is to unlock those at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and skip that part. It's really, really easy, and I think the more important part is how you tame them, where you get the mutagen, which I will show you right now, and then what each one of these does, which each type of part for these Stryders, what they do. So first, let me go ahead and show you the mutagen really quick and how you get that. Okay, now I've seen a couple other videos as well, and the thing is they all say, hey, just come out here and you're going to be able to farm up the mutagen. Now, that's true, sort of. So what a lot of people haven't explained yet is this biome, the space biome, actually has 4 different biomes, and it changes every 24 hours, in-game 24 hours. Right now you can see it's 11:50. Once it hits midnight, it does change. Now, unless you have the yellow rocks out here, you will not be able to farm mutagen. There's no way to farm it without having the yellow rocks. I'll show you guys quickly what that kind of looks like. Let me just switch the time of day. All right, and we went ahead and switched over. You guys will see that we actually go through space here really quickly. Let's go slow-mo 10 so this speeds up a little bit faster. It goes through a little bit of time lapse here. I think it takes an hour in game to go from location to location, but you can see here all of the rocks in the center are now gone, and that's because we're switching biomes. There are 4 different biomes, so you can only collect this once every 4 in-game days. The resources out here change with the biome specifically. So, okay, so it takes an hour and a half. So, let's see. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm falling out of the map right now. That's great. Cool. And we're going to teleport back in. Let's get back over there really fast. Alright, back in the map. So this is what it's going to look like when you guys are actually able to farm the mutagen. It's going to be these yellow rocks. Everything else is going to be this yellow color. And this is the actual mutagen itself. So if you actually get a pick, I guess you can probably just do it with your gloves as well. Yep, just farm with your gloves as well. And you can get the mutagen. So this is where you get it. And it does have to be, like I said, it's going to be one of the 4 days. It does have to be this specific day for you to be able to farm the right stuff. And that's how you get the mutagen, so you can go ahead and tame those guys up. You're also going to need the mutagen a little bit later for the boss as well when you turn it into mutagen, but we're not going to cover that in this specific video. So let's go and look at the actual Stryders now and what all of their attachments do. Alright, now that we've already talked about how to tame these, let's go ahead and go over all of the attachments. Now, there are a total of 8 attachments for the Stryders, and from what I can tell, you do have to find them with these attachments. So there's going to be better combinations, obviously. What those are, not 100% sure as of yet, but you can see the attachments, there's one for the head and one for the body. You can see the one here, you can see the one here. They're all looking a little bit different. That one just kind of popped out there. We'll leave that alone. Anyway, a little excited to see us, boys. But let's look at some of these. Before I jump into that, though, I do want to mention that these guys are tech sleeping pods. So first off, you have tech sleeping pod here. You can use this to fast travel, or you can lay in it just like a normal tech sleeping pod. In addition, you do have this little platform here on the back. You can turn this on and off. This makes it into a transmitter, so you can do everything you can do from a normal transmitter, access your Ark data, transfer, upload your survivor, upload your character, whatever you need to do. It's a little different because I am on single player, but it's going to be a basic transmitter. Now, these guys don't have the best weight, pretty standard weight. So let's go ahead and look at the items now. So first one here we have is the Phae cannon, and we have the silencing rig. So if we look at these, there's 3 types of attacks you can do. You can do a left attack, which goes ahead and collects berries or does a stomp, just like normal. Let's kill this thing so it doesn't mess with our tame here. All right, it's gone. And then so that's the first one. That's just going to be left click. Now, like I said, on this one specifically, we have the Phae cannon. If you hit C, you can use the secondary ability. Here's the Phae cannon now. Does a decent amount of damage, nothing too great. The only thing I'm not sure on is if there's a way to make these scale with melee damage. I'm going to assume that there is, but I'm not 100% sure on that. The other one on this one is the silencing rig. That's going to be the right click. So right click for this, C for this ability. So the silencing ability looks like this. If you go ahead and use it, you can see that the dino down there actually has a blue aura around it. That means it's silenced, not going to be able to use its normal abilities either. So it's going to work for pretty much all of the creatures here in the new Genesis and some of the old ones like the Yudi or the Mammoth, things like that. Looking at this one, we have the shield generator rig and the pulse cannon. So first we'll use the shield generator. Looks like this. It basically creates a big bubble, and it does run down. If you look down in the bottom right, you can see that I've got charges, and you can actually control your charge, by the way, via the charge capacity here, but that shield generator does slowly run down your total charges. You can hit C to deactivate it again, and then your guns are going to be active. But as you can see, I can't actually use my guns while my shield generator is active. As soon as I turn it off, it does become available. And basically, this is just going to be a little bit of a minigun. You can aim it and shoot it just like normal. So nothing does get through. This is just basically a normal shield. Once you actually pop it, it does stop projectiles, and it does move with the dino. So that's actually a movable shield, which is pretty nice. Look at the next Stryder here. Next Stryder we have the shield projector rig, so it's different than the other one that we just looked at. Basically what this does, let's take a look here. C, it actually makes a shield in front of you or wherever you're looking. You can move this by hitting C again, and this one actually is a little bit different because it doesn't drain very much of the actual battery for some reason. So you can keep this one going for quite a long time. It does drain it as you use it. And then you can turn it off again by just double clicking C. So that's how you turn it on and off, and you can actually, like I said, you can kind of aim this one where you want, but it also, again, it does move with you. So this is going to be really handy for like pushing caves or doing other random things like that. Now if we're looking at the next ability, so let's turn that off. The next one on here is the excavation tool. This one's actually really good. So as it says Striders equipped with this rig can mine high value resources like stone and metal. So what you do, you're just going to go ahead and right click, and it loads this up, and then it mines everything around you, and it actually keeps doing this until the charges on the bottom left are out. So you can see I have 63 out of 72, and it's based off of where I'm looking, and you can see I'm gathering so much that I'm lagging out, and it does it in an area. You can continue to walk, but obviously I'm overweight because I'm gathering quite a bit. You can get behind you, you can get in front of you, and you saw the little lines kind of go out to wherever it was going to harvest. So this is actually pretty powerful, especially early game if you're just playing on Genesis 2, especially over one of these little metal areas. You can kind of see all the stuff that we're mining up. It picks up just about literally everything. A little bit more stone than anything else, but really it's going to be really powerful, especially early game. So definitely something that you're going to want to look for. And again, this is going to be the head tool. So all of these, you can kind of see what they're going to look like, or you can see what they do before you even get them. So if you look at the head here, this is what it looks like. It looks basically like a parasaur. It's got a little bit of a longer back, and it's got kind of a drill on the front. And then you kind of already saw these other ones here as well. But okay, let's take a look at the next one. We actually had to add 2 different ones to get the right ones in here. So we have the radar rig, and then we have the Phae cannon. We've already looked at the Phae cannon, so we won't look at that. We just have the radar rig that we'll look on this one. Basically what that does is you can change it to humans only or dinos only. And if you click it, You can see here, it kind of goes ahead and scans a large radius and highlights the animals that it's actually picking up. And it shows you what level they are, it shows you how far away they are, and basically everything that's in the area. Again, if you hold right click, you can go ahead and switch it to humans only, or you can go back to dinos and humans, and then you can scan for those as well. So looks like we have to actually wait for the timer to go down, but you guys get the idea. So it's a pretty good scanning tool, and it highlights where these dinos are. So a pretty good tool to be able to go ahead and use. Okay, and last but not least, we've gone ahead and got the resource attractor rig. Now, from what I understand, let's throw some of these on the ground that we harvested with the other dino here, or with the other Stryder. Let's go ahead and just throw this stuff on the ground. I believe that it's just going to go ahead and pick this stuff up. Go ahead and jump in this guy. And what is that? It's going to be our C ability, right? C ability. So go ahead and see. Oh, you know what? It's just bags. So maybe it's supposed to default pick them up. Try to equip this rig can gather mined resources with an attractor beam or attractor beam. Doesn't have like. So we have an excavation rig and a resource attractor. Let's see what happens when we come over here. Lots of lag is about what just happened. We have a lot more weight on this guy, maybe? We have 2150 on the weight. I really don't understand. So if I throw a bunch of this out, what's going to happen? Nothing. It's just hitting the stones next to us. Let's turn that off really quick. The only one I don't know how to use, I guess, is this attractor rig. You know what? Maybe we can actually access it from the side here. No, looks like we just fall straight through it, so I really don't know. Let's get off and try this. So if we hold E on it, we've got battery. So you can actually set drain from battery. So this will make it so it charges back up a little faster. You can disable the battery drain. You can disable the battery charging. So this is one and the same. So it actually can charge or drain batteries to kind of get a little bit more of what you need. It also makes it so you can actually regrow foliage while you're walking. It does transfer all of the items into a dedicated storage if you've got a dedicated storage near you, which is great. Harvest charge. I believe that makes it so you can just recharge batteries really, really quickly, but I'm pretty confident. Enable resource collection from nearby mining drills. Oh, that's what it does. Okay, hang on. Let's get a drill really quick. Drill. Okay. Nearby mining drills. It has to be this one, right? So let's get this, and then let's get some gas here really quick for it. Sorry, 1 second. Just grabbing some gas really quick. Did not work. Spawn, item ID. Let me grab some gas real quick. Okay, we've got some gas. Let's go ahead and turn on the drill here and see if this works. Looks like it's removing ants. Interesting, let's see. So it's just gathering items right this second. Is it full? Oh, it's full. Wait a second, wait a second. Okay, let's drop all these. Let's drop all of our stuff here really quick and see what happens. Yeah, it's instantly removing it. So, okay. So basically what it does is it makes it so that whenever you mine with the drill, it's picking it up and it's putting it automatically into this. So that's what the actual excavation tool does. That's actually pretty interesting. So the only way to actually get that to work is right here in the collection from nearby enemies. That's what that bag attachment does. So there you go. That's what all of the actual options are for this. There is no way to cryo them, there's no way to upload them, and there is no way to breed these. So it is basically just a tame that you're going to keep on this map specifically. But I hope this was informational, or information you guys needed, and I hope it was helpful. And if it was, go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.